Hi everyone, welcome to the Jewelry Making Fun 2023 collaboration. I am your host. My name is Deb of Dahlia Designs Jewelry and More. And each month on the 18th at noon Eastern Time, a group of us, 9 or 10-ish, I think, or 10 or 11, I forget, around 10 of us post, and we use a color theme. It may be multiple colors one month or single colors some months. And then we have two optional challenges. So the colors this month were to use pastels, and that could be pale yellow, pink, blue, green, purple, pastel colors though, not brights. And you could use one or any combination of those. And then the first option was to either make baby jewelry or I guess jewelry including a baby. I don't know. I'm not sure why I did that because I have no babies in my life that I know of anymore. And I don't know anyone having a baby in the near future, in the future at all, actually right now. Anyway, and then the second option was to make Easter egg jewelry, which I had fully intended on doing because I have some checked glass Easter eggs somewhere in this jewelry room. I thought they were out on my jewelry desk for like a year, but I couldn't find them. So I didn't do either of the options this month, but I did do pastel jewelry and I did two variations of it. So let me just show you. Alrighty. So the first piece I made was this, and what I brought out was I have a little tray of various morganite beads. These had already been opened. These were from cherry tree beads from a bead show back in I don't know, a long time ago. Anyway, I know that because I have a strand here, and it was half off at the bead show, which was nice. Still expensive though. So it's a gemstone. They're faceted 10mm rounds. Some of them are very pale. Some of them are darker pink. There's some that have a little green. There's some that have some yellow, although I think I used, well, that one's sort of yellow, and green. So I used them, but I also brought in these were out on my desk, shell pearl 10mm rounds here, right here, and here, and here. I used 4 of them. And on this particular bracelet, I used a Tiara Cast magnetic clasp. It's pretty strong because I thought it'd be easier to put it on. This is about a 7.5-inch bracelet. It was a little smaller than 7 3/4, but I know it's at least that because it's too big on me, but it's beautiful. Now this and these metal wavy spacers and these cute little acrylic flower bead caps, those all came out of either a strand. This was off a strand. I bought the pink one, I think, and the other little ones were out of the Jessie Jane bead mix in this Pastel Party Softlex kit from February of 2022, which I did have out on my desk. I had actually started a project with that. I think that might have been the last kit I bought from them. I had started a project and I still didn't finish it. And this is that project. It's the one, it's the kit. It had a wooden piece and some paint in it, and I did paint it with the pink, and I put it on this antique bronze chain, which I'm assuming came from a bargain bead box because I couldn't find any more of it in my stash, and just larger jump rings. And then I guess I'm just waiting for how I want to finish it. I don't know. So that's actually never been seen before, I don't think, so that kind of counts as pastel too, but it's still not finished. It was on my desk and I just stuck it back in the kit bag because I need room on my desk. But this whole pretty pastel bead mix here, right, that looks like all springy pastels, and I could have maybe used one of, anyway. I was going to make another piece, but I ran out of time, and I was going to use, if I can get a hold of it, a strand I had got to go with that kit. These, I like these sparkly pink beads, and there's 2 of them in there. Or, yeah, I thought they would have been nice for it, and I still may do that for Easter if I have time. So then I just made 2 pair of earrings. This is Morganite, and it is pink. Morganite, right? Yeah. There's also another gemstone that is pink, and it has a close name to Morganite, but I forget. These are out of the kit, and these were my last 2 Chinese crystal opal color cubes, so I just put them on with that. And these ear wires were from Soft Flex from a while ago, and the dome head pin was from jewelrymaker.com many years ago. And then same here, this is Morganite, and you see it's sort of blue and green combo. I just noticed that this looks more blue and that looks more green, but when I put it together they look the same. See, that's funny. These are the green, they call them Caribbean Breeze, but to me they're mint green shell pearls. And then in that kit there were, I didn't have any more clear ones like these, but I had these blue-green ones, so I used those, but they were a little unstable on the top, so I found the 4mm shell pearls in Caribbean Breeze. Just put one of them in there and then wire wrap that onto a Soft Flex ear wire, which those 2 ear wires were freebies. So also on my desk, along with all that stuff, I guess because it had robin's egg blue, I had dug out last year this little ceramic bird. Now this I got at Fusion Beads years ago. It was by Earthen Wood Ceramics or something like that. And then this chain I had bought several years ago at Happy Mango Beads. And then these little flowers are check glass, and they were in the Pastel Party design kit. They were a strand of green, turquoise, travertine, hibiscus flowers, and there were 12 beads, and I've used 6, 7, 8. Here's 9, and I have 3 other ones. I'm planning on doing one thing with this and then some other stuff with the other ones. Anyway, okay, so let me explain the clasp. So this clasp is a toggle, obviously, and I think it was from Beadbox Bargains. It's a wreath. However, I thought the leaves and stuff would go well with the bird theme, right? And this is a charm. Originally I was going to put a dangle here, and I realized there is no hole coming through the bottom. I originally thought there was. So I just put 3 links of that chain here, hooked it on with a jump ring. This I strung on the beading wire from that kit, the fluorite beading wire. And I crimped it and put wire guardians on, hooked it on to jump rings, and because it wouldn't lay flat if I didn't have jump rings there, the chain, or nor would these, that one of them would have been twisted. So I did that. This is about a 20, might be 20.5 to 21 inch long with the clasp on it. So isn't that pretty? I thought the color of this went really well with these flowers, and then I did use some of these little pearls, and then these bumpy spacers. Those were a free gift from Beadbox Bargains. I had 2 packs of them, and I used most of them. What I have left is, most of them are laying here, and then I think I have a couple more over on my other table. So, for the earrings, what happened is I was looking all over for brass or bronze bird charms. Couldn't find any. So then I was digging through my clasps also when I was looking for this, and I found these birdhouse toggle clasps. But the problem is I couldn't get the bird through as a toggle. And I don't know, or maybe, now watch, I'll be able to do it. No, I couldn't get it through. They made the hole on the bird too big. But the fun thing is these birds are double-sided. So originally I was going to put like a birdhouse here, and then the flower charm, and then the bird down, and I didn't like that. So it was too unmatchy, and one was longer than the other, so I didn't like it. So anyway, I'm going to make I'm going to use these as charms, all of them. And the birdhouse has a hole here, so I can use that to dangle either a bird from it, or a little flowers or something. So I'm going to be playing around with them and use them as charms rather than toggle clasps. So you can repurpose some of your stuff if you don't like it as what it's intended for. Use it for something else. I might even use some more. I have some more of this chain left. I might use that in combination with this and do some little dangly earrings with the chain. I don't know yet. Or maybe even a purse charm. I don't know. I'm still playing with that, but I have to put it aside, of course, and work on some other things. So I thought these were really cute, and you can face the birds depending on which ear you put them in, either towards each other or flying away from the nest. I don't have a nest on here. That would have made it even better, but these are round like nests, and then we have some flowers to break it up. And I was going to do these as beadlings, but I don't know if I was lazy or I just didn't. No, I think I actually put them on wire or eye pins. I was going to try in that, and I thought, I don't like the way that looked. I liked it better as one link, and it was too long to put on. I could have used wire, but I had the beading wire right there from the kit, and so I just decided to do it this way. Anyway, I hope you like what I made. Please be sure to go check everyone else out. Sorry for the long-winded explanations of everything, but I like to tell you how my thought process went since it's not a tutorial, and give you some tips and stuff, you know, like this. I didn't even know I had these. They were all inside the bag. They're from Oriental Trading, so they're not the best, but they were still wrapped in tissue paper inside this bag, so I couldn't see them, but they were in my brass bin. I'm like, wonder what this is. And birdhouse toggle clasp. So I thought, oh, that'll be cool for this necklace with the bird, but the birds didn't fit through. Yeah, I've probably had them since, I don't know, 2012 or 13 or 14, something like that. I don't know. And shame on me for not opening them before this, right? They don't sell a whole lot of jewelry stuff now, just some beads and more geared towards children. So I don't like buying from there for the most part. Holiday stuff maybe, because people don't wear that all year round, you know. But anyway, so I hope you don't mind me giving tips and hints and things like that. And I think this one's going to be a little charm, just hanging down like that on a zipper pull or something. And maybe I might hang a little bird and another, not another flower, but another little bead or two. Maybe like a combination of these or something. I'm not sure yet. So really pretty. I love these little 10mm check glass travertine turquoise flowers. I have some in other colors too. I think I have yellow, maybe an orange or a red or something. I'm not sure. All right, please do check out everyone else. I turned it into spring instead of Easter or baby. But it's pastel. This is pastel, and then this was pale blue, which is what started me down this little bit darker blue, but pastel green in here too. Anyway, I did the pastels too. Thanks so much for watching, and I'm not sure when I'll be back. I will be back later this month with a tutorial for Potomac beads, and maybe mid next week-ish, mid or late. I have a lot of stuff going on this coming week personally. So over the next 2 weeks, you will have some jewelry videos coming out. I just don't know exactly what days. All right, everyone. Thank you again. Take care. Hugs, love, and peace.